here back at Pond X. This is where I started off doing a lot of my early fishing. Good friend of my parents out here in Maryland. It's a little farm pond. It's been here for about 20 years or more. It's a great time, especially in the summer when you're just catching fish on a Senko worm wacky style. Can't beat it. And in recent years I've been throwing chatterbaits and different things and catching some really big fish out of this pond that don't even make sense that they're in here. 4 and 5 pound fish for this small of a pond is crazy. So it should be good. It is pretty cold today. It's Saturday. Just watched the Ohio State-Michigan game. Not so good for the Buckeyes, but came out here to get some redemption, and we'll see what we can do. First, a Ned rig with a worm weight, this little guy here. And then the next thing we got here is a red eye shad, classic KVD red eye shad. Going with this one to start, I think, because it's going to make a little less noise. And these fish can be kind of spooky, so then the red eye shad, and then to really blow up the pond, we're going to finish with the chatterbait that I've tied on right now. And let me show you just a little bit about the Ned rigged worm weight wacky style look. It's really helpful for fish that see a lot of wacky rigs, but it has a different little fall to it, so I'll show you that in 1 second. All right, so I'm just finishing up the Palomar knot here for my wacky rig. So I'm just moistening that knot. Just put it over the hook. Trim that off and we're good to go. So here's how you rig the Ned rig weight. This one I've already done it to. This is a Yum, I believe this is a red camo flake worm. I really like it. I mean, they imitate all sorts of things with the different colors to the bass, but this one seems to imitate a panfish, I think. So you're going to start by putting it in the, you don't want to put it in the tail. The tail isn't wide enough. So you're going to want to put it right here. Hopefully that comes up. And you're just going to want to gently push it in here. Make sure it's straight. If it doesn't look straight, it's not going to fall right. So look, that's it's not too bulky. It's going to create a nice presentation under the water, especially when there's no wind today. So as you can see now, it doesn't really alter the shape of the worm too much. And when this falls, you're going to want to hook it the same. I like showing the red up top, but I'm just going to hook it right there. No O-ring or anything. And when this falls, it's going to fall, as opposed to a normal wacky rig that dances, this one is going to fall directly straight down. And again, for fish that see a lot of wacky rigs, this is a nice way to present the same bait that is just as sly and really sneaks up on them and makes them have that reaction bite. So we're going to give it a try now. We have on this, we have I believe we have 10-pound sniper. So I might miss some fish just because of the crankbait rod setup, but it is the only one so far that in my tackle room that I know will work for me. Everything else is needing an update for the upcoming season. So here we go. Got the drag down pretty tight on this. It's about 10 feet deep in the middle. The water's really down this year. Not sure of the water temperature, but it's definitely chilly. These rods are super sensitive, but I haven't felt anything yet. I'll give it a few little twitches. Summer gloves will have to do. I just don't like anything that impedes my fingers. Even a glove, there's just too much material. That'll help a little bit. Try to let it sink for like 6 seconds or so. I'm just lifting the rod tip, reeling slowly. It is definitely something. Whole lot of weeds. Yeah, if you guys have any, favorite baits you like to throw for farm pond conditions and this time of the year up in the Northeast Mid-Atlantic area, definitely let me know. I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say. Because we all know there's a lot of that bottom vegetation, and it is not fun to have to take off with cold hands. Definitely cast really far. I'm really trying to hit the deeper areas here of the pond. Well, that was pretty tough out there. It started to get really cold. My hands were starting to freeze on me, and it was time to call it. We tried a lot of different things out there though, so credit to that. We did the wacky rigged Ned Waite Senko. We did the red eye shad and the chatterbait. And I thought I was going to get more bites, but it just didn't really turn out that way. I've never really been able to unlock this pond in the late fall, early winter, as long as the lake and pond is still open. So if there's anything you guys do throughout the country when the weather turns cold and the bites get tough, what's your favorite thing to throw, especially when you have dead vegetation on the bottom and you don't want to have to pick that off? So let me know down in the comments if you guys have any tips on that. Always looking to learn and see what you guys have to offer. I have some interesting videos coming up. I have my tracker boat getting worked on right now. And I also have some fun trips coming up planned to Florida and to Virginia with the boat for the upcoming new year. So let me know if you guys also have any fun trips coming. Those are always exciting to look forward to. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Oh. Big cichlid. It's a huge cichlid. It's called a Mayan cichlid. It's huge.
You want to take a picture or not?
No, this is kind of like a trash. It's like a big bluegill. They got into all these ponds and wrecked the bass population. They have really big teeth too.